So it says we're live. We must be live. That's a Tim down, if nothing else. Be a good idea. We've got the doggies. They want to walk. Be a good idea to lock the door before we go. I'm off to see where I'm going. Get across the road, life in hands, bags in pocket, keys in pocket. Right. Been a sunny day in Siddle for once. I decided to go for a walk. I thought I might try out this new Live. You'll have to excuse me because I'm playing with things I don't know how they work, and I've got two dogs, one of whom is taking herself for a walk. Oh, there we go. One dog, the other one's down here by my feet. And yes, I have got them off the lead, and yes, I have managed to have the road. But these dogs are trained to be off the lead, as in this example. Hey! Zena! Zena! Zena, sit! Sit! Good example, isn't it? Got one. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. And there we go. And the other one is there. So it does work. Yeah, I'm playing with toys that I really don't know how they work. Right, so we've gone live. I don't know if anybody's noticed. Like I said, I've got to admit, when the sun shines on you, you can't see this screen. So far I'm walking with the doggies on my own. Keep walking till somebody appears. Come on, baby. Looks like I'm walking on my own. I'll keep waiting until somebody else appears. Was a bit of an impromptu thing, and I was just trying out a bit of the new technology and the gimbal. You know, that's quite a steep hill, that. And if it shows up on camera. You know, still nobody's noticed. And we've been on 4 minutes 20. Wonder how long it'll last. Can you see there? Lovely sunny day. And I've got a dog growling at something. Get on it, hey? Come on. Sorry, baby. Just walked into a dog, tripped over a dog. Yeah. I think it just sort of... There's a guy called... I forget what his name is. Timothy Dowd, I think he's called. Oh, just Love all these vehicles. Park them on the path. Although, saying that, I can understand why. Because when you look, it's not a very wide road. Our poorly friend, garages and anything else he can do. Just have to hang about, one of them's having a sniff. Yeah, go live, they said. Yeah, try this new thing out. Yeah, notify people that you're going to go live. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, bloody hell, can we go up there? Or do I go down there? Oh, right. Not exactly taking your life in your hands up here. Actually looks better on camera, it does in real life. Believe it or not, that's quite a steep hill. That's a very steep hill. Let's sod it. You go down there, there's a pub at the bottom there. Quite a good little pub as well. Cross Keys they call it. It's where all the locals go. So, yeah, that says it all. Let's have a play with this camera. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those glasses aren't straight. I've got a lopsided face. Yeah. I'll just try this toy out. Put a timed live on it. And then forget I put a time live on it, and all of a sudden it tells me I'm live. I haven't told anybody else. Let's go back. I think. I'm not sure, I think that's called a monkey puzzle tree. Not sure I should be doing this. The grass is all overgrown on the graveyard. And the two dogs have decided, because they love long grass, that we'll hurtle about in the grass. Like a pair of lunatics. One of them just run up there. And the other one, yeah, talk about well-trained dogs. Oh no, we've got one's gone right up to the top there. Here we come. Oh, it's really sad that. Kiddies' graves. Oh no. And the other one's here. Sure the kiddies would have loved to see the doggies. Well, it's really sad to see, isn't it? There's a tree up there, really bright white. Anybody comes around here and says, "Oh, I think I'll be a bit worried." It's really bright and sunny tonight. I thought I was puffing and panting. There's a dog puffing and panting right beside of me. Sympathy. Oh well, everybody wants to be asleep. I wonder if you can put notices up. Surely there must be a way of putting notices up. See, going live. I've seen other people do it. Oh, Hello, whoever you are. So let me put comments on. Live chats. Yeah, privacy. I don't want to learn more. Right. I can't get live chat up on my phone while I'm filming for some reason. So let's have a play. YouTube. Oh, I'm live. Oh, that's a horrible picture. Apparently I'm live and somebody's watching. I can get chat up. Oh, there you go, I'm talking to myself. 2 people watching. Thank you. Two people watching. Thank you. Just a minute. Turn the volume down, otherwise I'm getting an echo. Right, at the 2 people watching. One of you. Now both of you. Comment. Because I've now got... Oh, I don't want live chat. Do you know? All messages. Alright. We're now on all messages. Turn the camera on. Yes, it is me. My glasses are wobbly. I guess I am live. That is the weirdest thing, watching yourself when you try to watch comments. Right. I've now got all messages on. Whoever it is that's watching me. Go on. Tell me who you are. I'll keep walking. You don't want to be looking at me. You want to be looking at that lovely sunshine. And that is the view over Halifax, actually. Just up there, that's the Royal Halifax Hospital. I think that's what we call it. Yeah. There we go. That's a good question. Do we go that way? Do we go that way? That's a steeple. Oh, we've got a car coming. Let's get out of the way. Let's get doggies out of the way. Come on. You see, you can get cars coming down here. Shouldn't show that really. Do we go that way? Oh, we've got a thumbs up as well. Thank you. Do we go that way? That's a very steep hill. Do we go that? It's nice and gentle around that way. And there are some seats to sit on the way. That way goes up to the old church. And that way goes on past the War Memorial. And that way just goes down to Halifax eventually. So come on, give me a clue. Somebody's puffing and panting because that's a steep hill. There's a bit of a delay on here. Oh, live chat. No, we don't want to know about that. Come on, give me a clue. I've got 1 or 3 ways to go. I've got a dog running around the graves. I don't think they really should be doing that, but never mind. Do we go way 1? Do we go way 2? Or do we go way 3. Doggies going that way. Well, both doggies are going that way. Alright, we're going that way then. Oh, somebody else with a dog. Yep. I haven't got a dog growling. This is real fun. I've got 2 dogs, 2 leads wrapped around my neck. As you can see, 2 leads wrapped around my neck. Both of them keep sliding off. And I'm watching myself on the phone. I'm coughing now. A young couple just walked in there with a dog. I'm trying to be quiet now. So I looked at me, looked what we're doing, and walked in the opposite direction. I thought, yeah, not our camera shy. This is what I mean. Dog's legs around my neck. Right, go on. 2 people watching me. Just say hello. That means type a message and say hello. Gives a clue, yeah. It's pretty beautiful around here now, the sun's shining. Tracy, right? Hello, Tracy. Tracy Wright. I'm gonna admit it's a name I don't know. I probably do know, but don't remember. Hi, Tracy. Doing my usual, taking doggies for a walk. Just thought I'd try out this live, see how it worked. I've actually got 2 people watching, which is not a bad achievement for a first time live, I suppose. Well, the second one that's watching, say hello, please. Ooh. I've got a red ear. I know my ears stick out, but that's ridiculous. Right, you don't want to be staring at me, especially with the sun behind me. And my ears glowing red. That is funny, I've got to admit. Alright. Another option. Now to go on there, which is nice and level. No hills to climb, lots of monuments. I'll go up there. It's very picturesque. And it's very steep. I don't think I get a notch in this because doggies seem to want to go this way. Right, off we go. Look at that. Sun shining through the trees. And we've gone from last time I filmed up here, it was snowing. It was freezing. I was cuddled up with my big hat on. Dogs were loving it. And there was nobody else about. I'm saying that, very few people about now. Oh, we now have 3 people on. Oh, hey. First live and I've got 3 people on with the first 20 minutes. That can't be bad. Go on, say hello. Say good evening. Say you're loving the sunshine. Anything. Just say that. And don't forget, press the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed and you don't know me, I am known on YouTube as the Flying Trucker. Hi Craig. You're watching and catch up. Well, fair enough. Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna admit I watch a lot of stuff on catch up as well. But the first time I've done a live proper one. 3 people have come on. So far 2 of you have said hello and thank you for that. Before you beggar off, just press that thumbs up. Craig, I know you're subscribed. Tracy, I'm not right sure if you subscribed or not. If you aren't, please do, because it does help. And before I was just doing it as a hobby. Now I don't know, I really would like to get up to 1,000. YouTube have been very generous and given me this option of a live, but it's a live that'll have adverts on it if you watch it on catch up, but the adverts don't go to me, they go to YouTube, so I don't get anything for it. So if you do watch on catch up, I'm not getting any of that. Just give me a minute, catch my breath. You know, it does seem to be that round here everything's uphill. You look at even the houses over there. If you look over there, the houses are on a slope. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, very kind of you. Yeah, Greg's gone now. Thanks, Greg, for coming on anyway. I'll keep walking up here. Oh, actually, we'll walk down there. Sun's going down over there. I'm walking up here. I've got 1 dog there, and I should really have 2. And up behind me comes Madam, having a good little sniff and not have a care in the world. Whereas this one, who's not going to let me film her, she's going to wander around me. And she's having a sniff now. It's mainly because she's puffing and panting. That one is full of it. That's a dot leaflet there. So if we keep going up here, I once did a little photographic put together, and it was a Halloween thing. And at the top of here somewhere, there's a tree with a face in it, which at that time of year, when it's coming dark, is rather creepy. And yeah, I am puffing and panting a bit. I've got 1 dog down there. You think it's a right old fuddy-duddy. That's Xena. Say hello, Xena. Baby. And there's one up there. That's Missy. Believe it or not, they're from the same litter, they're exactly the same age. And temperament-wise, they are totally different. I'm not surprised you're puffing, doggy. It's steep as this hill, isn't it? You can see it's really nice up here, actually. You consider it's down there. It's one of the main graveyards around this area. At the top there is a very, very, very old one, which we'll better see in a minute. Oh yeah. Oh, we must have squirrels. Squirrels or birds. These two have just gone out and after something. Don't worry, they never catch out. Yeah, it's hard work holding one of these and walking at the same time. The health and fitness ones, when I go for my heart checkups, tell them the same as they tell Tim. If you can walk and talk at the same time without any really bad ill effects, you're doing all right. Oh, I'm still here. I'm puffing and panting. Oh, here we go. That's the beginning of the old 17th to 18th century, or 16th to 18th century, 1700s to 1800s graveyard, if you're interested in that kind of thing. The entrance to it's up there. You see they had some very expensive burials. You look at there's just one of them. Well, I'm not going to walk up there, although if it interests people, when you actually walk on, it's a bit creepy. Although the sun's shining, we've got a tree down, only a small one. Oh, those bluebells. Let's have a walk around. It's very hard to get to. Steps are there, but you can't get to them for the trees. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if anybody remembers that. That would have been the original entrance, I think. The old gate post there. Yeah, this should be fun. Do I get extra points for going arse over tit? You see all the gravestones, they're all laid flat. You don't actually go anywhere within it. You have to walk on them. And the inscriptions are very old. In memory of, what's it say? These must have been the ones that were fairly well off. If you weren't so well off, you got something like that. And if you were really poor, you didn't get anything at all. You can't go that way. Yeah, I've got to walk down there. Somebody come and pick me up if I go arse over tit. Ow, ow. Trapped by a tree. Whew. Yeah, that's what they're. Christ knows if that'll be of interest to anybody. But it was fun. Right, up here. I keep walking. Yeah, very old. What was a graveyard? It was taken from down there somewhere apparently. And they're all put into that big tomb up there. You can see up there. And just at the side of it, there's all the inscriptions of who they were. But there used to be a path down here. Went down to the old graveyard. That path went round there. And down there you just see sort of markers. And then went all the way back down. And the top of the path is, I've got to be careful here, is that. And I don't know about anybody else, but that looks like a grotesque face growing out of a rather old tree. And you come to see that at dusk on the Halloween's Eve. Yeah, rather creepy. Oh, if I go out full of a tip, can somebody take a snapshot and get me 250 quid or whatever it is you get for doing them? Tracy. Oh, just hang on a minute, I'm going to ask you a question. Will I be going back to Tenerife? Presumably on June, I think it's June 17th, just after my birthday, the day after my birthday, we are supposed to be going. At this moment in time, my daughter, the one that had cancer, has gone through all the cancer treatment. Let's get this back on, focus on me. My daughter Jenna is in the process of getting passports for her 5 children, of which she's got 3 so far. But the way the passport office operates up there at the moment, she's struggling with getting one for her youngest. She's having to prove that she's married and send birth certificates off for the youngest one. But yeah, hopefully we're going back on the 17th of June, that is. Why are you going there? Good question. Back on. Well, this is not as easy as a lot of them make it up. You can see, beautiful summer's evening. That down there is the, what do they call them? Crypts, they call them, don't they? I just walked across it. And I've got 2 doggies puffing and panting, so it must be quite warm. Hey babies, come on. There we go. And me puffing and panting, walking up here. We're just on the way up to the, I've forgotten what it's called. It's an old donkey track. It's an actual road, as was many years ago. I mean, this is exactly a way through. It's just over the time people climb through that many times, the wall's been broken down. This was actually one of the main roads into Halifax, apparently, so I found out. And if you go right to the end up there, there's a little T-junction, takes you up into South Arnhem, or you can go straight over. It takes you right over the big house and following on into Wakefield. It's not a Roman road. It is a Roman road. It follows the path of a Roman road to a point. Obviously there's a bend there. Silly little bits I found out. Well, I suppose for the first time live it's not that bad. 34 minutes and there's more than you, Tracy. You like watching Tim and Taz? Alright, Tracy. Who's Taz? I know who Tim is. Tim's a friend of mine. I've been chatting to him tonight. Tim Dowd, I presume you mean. It's just a question. How did you stumble upon my little YouTube site? Because I'm really interested in how I've got loads and loads of people on, and I don't really know any of them. And I would like to know people. You see how steep the hills are around here. Look at that. Beautiful when the sun shines. All lovely and green. All steep hills. Right, we'll keep going down here and then we'll turn around and come back. From Tim. Oh, great. Say thanks to Tim for that then. One of the many few. Next question. Ooh, bit cinematic there. That's more than cinema. That's me walking into a tree. Is there anything I could do video wise that you think would interest yourself and obviously many others? Dougie's found an old well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. Yeah. Yeah, good at this. Right, keep going. I found both dogs now. I had to stop there because I lost one of the dogs again. Come on, babies. Keep them in front of me, then I know where they are. What have you found? Eh? Oh. Look down here. Ooh. I have done videos on this blooming area before, but it's usually very muddy. Rhododendrons. I think that's what they call them. Dougie decided she's going to run through the trees. Yeah, I've got a couple of people watching me here. Well, give us a clue. Do a comment, rest of you. Well, we've got 2, maybe 3. And there's only Tracy actually saying anything. So come on, give us just a little comment, say hello. Because it all adds to the yeah, YouTube bit. Stupid dog, you snorted behind me, frightened life out of me. Where are we going, doggies? Where are we going? Come on in. Come on in. I get one that storms up and one that looks at me as if to say, yeah, I said that for a game of soldiers. Zena, are you an old baby? Zena? She's a good girl, go on. Whew. Yeah, I admit, I don't know how they do this. You've got to plan it, I think. I'm thinking you've got something to say, but around there, there's nothing to talk about really. It's just lovely scenery, modern technology. You can see that up there. Top of there, there's a TV mast. Not a TV, telephone mast. Get it right. I've never noticed that before. Gate posts. 2 gate posts, but there's no gate. Okay. I have found something out about this little bit here though. If you look. Where is it? Where is it now? Where is it? Oh, just there. Just there, some tiles. Just along there, just a small amount of them. Apparently all this used to be houses. So there are a load of terrace houses down here. Obviously all gone now. You see a bit of plaster work up there. And as we get down here, there's actually a cobbled road with drains inbuilt. Yeah, things you find out. It does actually have a name, this terrace, and I can't remember what it is. Don't actually know how long this road goes on. I'll keep going. Sun's still shining. Actually on a proper made up road here. Cobbled road. Oh. And at the end of this cobbled road is a toll house. So presumably when you want to go home, you need to pay a toll to go up the road to go home. I think that's what they like to do in London, isn't it? And somewhere to feed your horse, or in my case the dogs. I keep plodding on. Tell you, everywhere he is uphill. Oh, sorry, doggy. Don't know if I should be filming down there. Somebody's garden. More houses up there as well. But yeah, this used to be, apparently used to be the toll house. You come up here, wake the body up, pay your toll and carry on. Yeah, you like watching walks and knowing about places. You can watch the walks, and I can tell you little bits of information that I found out for myself. In my local area, the history of it seems to be very hard to find out, especially bits like this. I did find out what that terrace of houses there is called, and I have totally not forgotten what they're called. Dougie's having a stiff. Dougie wants to go in the car. And we go back down here. You consider this used to be one of the main roads. You thought there'd been a lot more on it. We've got a car coming up. Oh. There we go. Holly Mount. 2 houses all on their own. Cool, that sun's bright. Lovely and warm. Yeah. Last few times we've been down here, you usually get a little dog comes charging out to that gate. Lovely little thing it is. Obviously gone to bed now because we're out a bit later. I'm going down now, I'm puffing and panting, this is not good. God. Oh. This one up there, as you can see there, it's called Trooper Lane. And if you go further around the corner, which I'm not going to do because that is really steep, there's a walkway through the woodland up ahead, just there, Takes you through the woods. Might have a walk through there. But up here, if you ever go and watch, what advert was it? The Hovis advert with the guy on the push bike with the basket on the front of it, and he's going down a cobbled road. This is the road. Obviously, this is tarmac, this bit. But as we come around this corner, I am puffing and panting now because that is steep. As you go up there, a lot of it's been tarmac now. But you can see just up ahead there, it's cobbles, and it goes round by the houses and up there, and that apparently is where they did their bit. And just to prove my point of cyclists, that's a brave man. How far up you going? Yeah. And they say they'll deliver anyway. These days, electric bikes instead. Oh, they're paying you well for going up there. No, wrong way. Yeah. Right, I ain't going up there. You just can't make it up, can you? Yeah. Yeah, and as if by magic, you just couldn't make that up. Obviously, he's sat nav's taking him the wrong way. Yeah, just talking about the Hovis advert, and the guy turns up on a push bike. Obviously, a modern version of the push bike, an electric motor on the back, but Chris, I wouldn't want to be going up that hill. I wouldn't go up that hill in a car. We're out a bit late tonight. All the doggies have gone in. How about that for a dog? Down there. Big beauty. Eh? And he's just sat there looking at me. He's a lovely mood. Hey, baby. That has amused me. Right, walk in the woods. Yeah, you want to see some walks? Oh, we've got 3 people on now. Hey, we're doing well. We're back to 3. Not bad for a first live, I don't think. And 2 thumbs up, thank you very much. Go on then, whoever you are, identify yourself. We've got Tracy on. Lots of comments from Tracy, thank you very much, Tracy. I hope you're enjoying the walk, I am. And doggies, definitely, I've got one right by my heels. The other ones are peruse. Peruse, that's a posh word, isn't it? Peruse. Yeah, puffing and panting. At least we're on a level here. Just hang on one second, I've got my glasses on, which is fine for reading. Very much so. Thank you, Tracy. We will keep going for a little longer. Actually, it doesn't show me what battery life I've got left on here, so if I disappear, that's purely and simply because my battery's gone. I'll keep going. Yeah, them nettles are a bit lively. In among all this lovely greenery, there's a lot of blooming nettles. And you just put my hand down and sort of, wow. Yeah. Somebody down there, I don't know if you can see that, has put up like a tent. Oh God. Yeah, I know the cost of living's gone up, but Christ, I wonder if somebody's living down there. We'll find out in a minute because we're going down there, because we ain't going up there. Just walk a bit further up here. You won't believe at one time all this used to be industrial. It used to be some sort of factories up here. They used to draw the water from a spring which was just there. If I walk forward now, I'll be very, 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 very careful here. There's hardly anything growing. Doggies are walking across it. Even doggies are sinking. Come on. Hey, no, we don't want you stuck in that. Come on. It's very soft. And it apparently was a water source for the factories, for the mills. I don't know what that means. Somebody painted something on that tree. You see it there? I have no idea what it means. But the path goes up there and it goes really, really steep. It takes you up to the back of Rowntree Mackintosh. Can't remember what they call the road. South Aram Old Bank. Very steep. It's now tarmacked, not all cobbled. Takes you right down the bottom of Halifax. But we will go down here and go have a look, see what the tent's all about. If it's somebody living there, we'll try not to disturb them. You look down here, it's a proper, I don't know if you can see that, some steps. Go down them. Oop, oop. God, them pretty long steps of them. The neck. Doggies are looking at me daft. What are you walking down the steps for? Just walk down this banky. Yeah. I think we'll do like doggies do and walk down the banky, but ignore the steps. Yeah, it'll be alright for you. Like if I go arse over tit, I've got to pick all this lot up. Yeah, that's different. Oh, my gimbal's playing silly shots now. I think the gimbal's looking power quicker than the phone. Whoop, there we go. We're in. Whew. That tent down there. I have no idea what that's about. It's in the middle of nowhere. Just turn the camera on. Yeah. You look down there. Like a really big tent in the middle of the woods, and it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm being quiet because I'm trying not to disturb them. Only there's a bit of a stream going. Barry Oliver, just reply to my car charging. Just reply to your electric car charging question. I probably did ask a question about electric cars. I asked many questions about electric cars, but I'm sorry I can't remember exactly which one it was. I will go back and have a look. My opinion on electric cars, they're brilliant as little runabout. If you want to shop a car or something like that, something to take the kids to school with. Oh, shit. Should be watching what I'm doing, not reading this at the same time. Don't do a Tim. What do you mean, ass over tit? Yeah, Barry. Yeah, I'll have a look. In all seriousness, I am not the biggest fan of electric cars. I have driven one or two, and they do drive really well. But I would say the short distance, brilliant. Video done. A video you done. It was the first one that popped up. Alright. So a video on electric cars I did. You know, I've got a very short memory. Like I say, Barry, I'll have a look. I will reply to you. Because I've not got that many things to reply to. Although I do have a busy old little life. Because I work silly hours. Start work at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually finish at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And by that point, you go home, sit down and fall asleep. And then at weekends, you come and do silly things like this. At 8, 8:30 at night, and it's still daylight. I must be mad. Right, I've been on here for 50 minutes. And I've still got a fair way to go to get home. Dogs are looking at me daft. What are we doing? Why are we walking so far? Come, babe. Yeah, big enough down there. I think I'm starting to get the hang of how this works, actually. I'm surprised the camera's gone on for so long. There you go, 2 doggies. Like I say, if this does go off, it's pure and simply because the battery's died. I'm still wondering about that blooming electric car one, because I own a couple on electric cars. Just short me commenting. Yeah, I think electric cars now, you look at all this. Global warming, what's that? Now then, do we go down there? Which you could have a right laugh at me going arse over tit. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Or do we go around there and down there? I think I'm going around there and down there. Be sensible. Gotta admit, doing this, I'm going for a walk with the dogs. It's really good for your mental health. Because you stop thinking about stupid things. And you start looking around you. You're a Royal Mail lorry driver, Barry, huh? Welcome to the club. I deliver chicken, poultry, ducks, turkeys, all to catering butchers and you know the likes. We don't do supermarkets anymore. Let other people do that. You know something? I shouldn't do this because I'm a bit lost now. Oh my god. No, it doesn't show up on camera. Just up there, there's another tent, a rather large one. It sort of goes from there to there. It's not the one I saw before. The one I saw before is behind those trees there. Becoming a little frightening, is this? People having to go to the extremes. Oh, it's over there, is that the other tent? I'm just wondering if people having to go to the extremes are living in the woods in tents. Poor buggers. Makes you think, you know, like myself, I've got my own house. I've got a car that doesn't work very well at the moment. And I've got a bit of money to spend on buying food. Those poor buggers are living in a tent. Yeah. Oh well. We will carry on. We'll come out of here like a little wonderland. wants to walk out into a little playground, football pitch, or mini football pitch, and a salt course. And somebody on the swings. So if I go quiet now, you know what's going on. And I've lost a dog. No, I've got both dogs. Come on. Come on, babies. Oh, you like doggies? Yeah, you're all right. They're friendly doggies. Yeah. All right. Frighten the poor child to death. Two dogs charging up to say hello. They're so used to seeing kids, they obviously don't think about it because they're used to charging up to their daughter's 5 children, ranging from let me get this right, it's 3-year-old right up to teenage. Right, here we go again. Where do we go? Stand there a minute. I can understand what Tim and the rest of them mean. When it's hard work reading the comments and walking at the same time. Right. I'm just reading. No, I'm just reading the comments on my other phone. Right. Hi, Barry. Oh, Barry! You're right. I do remember you. I do apologise. Yeah, you were at Tim's meetup when we were there, weren't you? Yeah. The manor. I should know you. I shook your hand. Yeah, Jenna was telling her story. Yeah. I do apologise, Barry. I hadn't. I'm terrible. You got to forgive me, Barry. I am terrible with names. I do forget. I don't forget people. I sort of placing people and names together is the problem. Yeah. Sorry about it. I'm very sorry there. Yeah, I do remember you. Yeah. Very pleasant to meet you. Very nice. No, I've got to admit, I did meet a lot of people on that night. You know, including Tim and Christina, especially. But there were a few others that I met that night. Right. Next question. Apart from the fact there's an old Citroen there. By God, that's been sat there a long time. The wheels are falling off it. Do we go down there? Or on that road? That road? Or do we go up there? Go on, give us a clue. Somebody point me in the right direction. Oh, hey, we're doing really well here. We've now got 4 of them. Excuse the jiggling. I'm just putting my stand down. Come on then. Which direction are we going? Give us a clue. Come on, Barry. Say right, left, or straight ahead. Barry, Tracy, give us a clue. Right, left, straight ahead. Come on, it's getting dark. Look at that. I cannot believe I'm wandering about doing a live at 20 to 9 at night. I must have been wrong in my blooming head. Yeah, things are that bad, somebody's actually living in that thing over there. See that over there? That van. Somebody's actually living in there. See how crazy it's got in this country. One, two, three. Right, we've got 4 people on. I know we've got Barry on, and I know we've got Tracy on. Who's the other 2? Come on, give us a clue. Just say hello. Now they say hello and say left, right, straight ahead. Oh, they're going to be sat looking at a cistern. It's a special 2CV special. By God, that's worth a small fortune, even in the state it's in. Yeah, they're amazing vehicles. I've actually driven one of them with a stick shift on it. Highly amusing. Lovely old vehicle they were. Downright dangerous, but there we go. Well, as soon as we come down this way, we'll keep going. Oh, Woody cat. No, missed it. Right. Oh well, that's not blocked off. Looks to be a new fence up there. Oh no, you ain't got the old COVID thing, have you, Barry? Sorry, you're not feeling too bad. Hope you recover soon. I suppose it gets us all eventually. Do that and start coughing. That's not good, is it? Honestly, I'm not taking the piss. No, not what to say. Not taking the Mickey, Barry. Sorry. I do apologise. Yeah, you're stuck in a tin can flying around with 200-300 different people. Well, you're going to get some, aren't you? Supposedly they've got filters on these days. It's supposed to filter it all out, but there we go. I have all that to look forward to myself in a few weeks' time. But it's worth it to get back to the sunshine. I walk past these houses here if they can hear me. They think I'm talking to myself. There we go. All right.
Yeah, you. First we were one, then we had 2.
You've got 2.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the live at the moment, so I'll keep it facing that way. So you're
All
not
right,
on it.
okay, no worries. No, you don't want to scroll.
Yeah, you don't want to be on it. Yeah. She'd come and say hello normally. Go on in. Right back.
Brother and sister?
Yeah, see him later.
Yeah, I thought we would be.
2 females.
Right. Happy days.
Yeah. You wouldn't think so.
Are you local?
I just look down Siddle.
Oh, other side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down New Lane. Not the far side, no, not the
No.
Bronx.
Not the Bronx.
Anyway, have a good evening.
Yeah, and you,
Hope you enjoy it.
Take it
Cheers.
easy.
Yeah, things that happen. I've got to admit. Yeah, I've got to admit the two lads sat there, made their own little patio by the looks of it. Pack of beers, sunshine, still nice and warm, enjoying life. You can't beat it, can you? Dogs didn't want to know. Oh god, we got a missing puddy cat. Well, if you recognise this puddy cat, let them know. Right. Back into the graveyard. More rhododendrons, lots of trees, conkers, steps. Whoa, and I've got my reading glasses and I'm going down steps. That's not a good idea. Oh, here we go again. This time, somebody please give me direction. Do we go that way? How do we go? That way. That way's downhill, which means I've got to go back uphill. Down there. That way just goes uphill a little bit and then nice little walk across. Left. Up. Up. Okay, we'll go up. Does that look a bit more scenic? The bottom bit just goes back into the graveyard. And this goes, every bit of it's the graveyard, I think. A big old tree there. My God, I bet that could tell some stories. I don't know what sort of tree it is though. What sort of tree? It's a big thing. This size of that. Yeah, we'll give you a clue how big it is. I'm stood against. There you go, all that side, all that side. I know I'm not the biggest of people, but very good. That's a big old tree. Now, keep going. What the hell's that? I have no idea what that is. Keep going. I'm going to get back before it's dark. I've got people looking at me daft. I've got to admit they're right when they say it's amazing what you see on a live. And I've got to sympathise with Rick if you don't know Rick. Rick and Shelley the singer. And Rollo. Oh, we all know, you must know Rollo. How he clamps up when people walk past him, because you do. It's just automatic. The dogs love it up here. Yeah. Right. Okay. So now we've lost a dog. We've got one. She's down here. The other one. Oh, hang on. Oh, there she is. Bugger. Oh, you sent me up here. Oh, God, it's a bit creepy up here. As you can consider the sun's going down. These people, I'm round the back of a graveyard. This is rather creepy. If somebody came and tapped me on the shoulder now, I think I'd have a blooming heart attack. Wow. I'm gonna admit I've never walked around here at this time of night. Very peaceful. Oh, there you go. Huge graveyard, and you've got me walking around back of it through the darkest bit there is. Thanks a lot. Wow. Yeah. And uphill as well. Oh, there we go. Never forget. Nah, I ain't walking around back of there. You look at it, you don't show up on camera that much. It goes dark, very dark, and there's loads of gravestones. There's a proper path down here. I'm going that way. somebody with another dog now. Hopefully. Playful. It looks a playful dog. Looks alright. You never know. Missy, behave. Yeah, it's a spaniel. It'll be alright. Oh, you can see all the way over Halifax there. What that is over there? Oh, football stadium. Over there. Look at that. Max is over there in the ant tree. Not what else I can show you there. I'll show it over there because somebody walking down. I won't get him on camera. Skip. Evening. Yeah, very nice. Wonder if she's single. Should I run down and find out? Behave. Yeah, I think that dog's as daft as mine is. Running around like a lunatic. Oh, here we go again. Whew. Yeah, I'm just reading again. Behave. Whew. I've got it on my phone here as well because I can't read the comments on there because they come up and disappear in seconds. Lots of woods, Mr. Wood. You've got that spot on, Barry. There's woods everywhere, including the one carrying the camera. Yeah, definitely a reference to the tree, but you never know. Considering the young lady just wandered down there. She was very nice. Yeah, there are some expensive headstones. You know what I mean? There's even more up there. If I go... You can't see it. So, I'm at a point now, do I go right, which goes past the War Memorial, or do I go straight ahead, which goes past the old crematorium and some very, very expensive headstones? And my glasses are off skew again. I need to get these glasses sorted out. Let's put it. That one goes past the old War Memorial. It's only a tiny little thing, a few headstones. And up there, that building's the old crematorium, not crematorium, Chapel of Rest. And there's a church a bit further on. And all the way up here is some massive headstones. So do we go right or do we go straight ahead? Don't chase people. No, that'll not end well, will it? She did look a bit gothish. She was very, very dark clothed. Lovely smile on her though. Gotta admit. Yeah, give me a heart attack. Not good for me at all. So, come on, after all that, are we going right? Or are we going straight ahead? Oh, we've now got somebody else on. Right. We've got a few people on. Well, if you're coming on, do the old thing, you know, the like, subscribe, and say hello. It's brilliant. Yeah, me chatting to Barry, I didn't realise who Barry was. I do realise who Barry is now. Tracy, I don't think I've met you yet. But thanks for coming on anyway. Come on, the rest of you. Say hello. Because I'm sure my battery's going to go in a bit. Because I've been on, well, jeez, I've been on an hour and 20. I've been walking these dogs for an hour and 20 minutes. Must be mad. But if YouTube are going to give me a freebie on the premise they can put adverts on it, I'm going to take it. Right, do we go that way, which presumably is right, or that way, which is straight ahead? Hey, yeah, it's still quite light here, Tracy. But we've had a really clear, sunny day. It's just starting to cloud up a bit. But it's been lovely, it's been red hot. Right, we'll go this way because there's some really big monuments here. And the other way, there's not a lot to see. Unless you're an old soldier. Look at the size of them things. Yeah, you talk about a big one? That living thing's huge. If you can read that. Whoever they were, I would imagine they must have been very important people. And people of substance, because them some big monuments. You imagine you've got all your standard gravestones here. And there's these great big things sat in among them. These are obviously older. I don't know if it interests you or not. Better weather day in Scotland. Now, I've seen the forecast for Scotland. You have to get really close up for you to better read them. Yeah, something comes out and grabs me now, I'm going to run. That is huge. It's a good job I'm not a long way from home, isn't it? It's going to get rather dark round here soon. Come on, who are the other people? I sat here watching this idiot walking around with 2 dogs and a camera. Walking around a graveyard. Puffing and panting because he's walking up and down all these steep hills. Look at the size of some of these green graves. There must have been some money around Halifax at one time. That's where. That's the Chapel of Rest. Well, used to be used as a mortuary apparently. I do remember somebody saying something about that. And it had all stained glass windows in it originally, which obviously the local darlings decided were a good target. But you look at it, it's a huge building. Absolutely massive. I ain't going back up to that in back of there. But you can see how dark that is. I'm going up and up with signal now. Hear echo. That's creepy. No, forget that. You will be in the gravestones. Alright, Barry. We have been around here a few times. But yeah, I've got to admit, it's history in the making, isn't it? So these are the people that made the world we're in now. Under the protection. Yeah, up there, that was a complete church till not so long ago. But our local council, instead of doing something with it, decided just to pull it down. I mean, you get loads of people come round here, as daft as it sounds, give it to somebody, let them turn it into a cafe or something. It'd have been brilliant. People would have loved it. Yeah, come have a cup of coffee, put some flowers on the graves of your dear departed. All these up here are all the vicars and whatever. Not very easy. They've been there quite a while, so they're not that easy to read. You look at the size of some of these monuments. Somebody had some money once. Look at them, they're marble. That must have cost an absolute fortune. Yeah, there's loads more of them over there. I'm not going up that way, I'm going down this way. It's starting to get dark now. I think he's going back round for another walk. That's where we just come from. You think, up about where that tree is there, that's the road we went up. Oh, I'm not going to ask for directions now, I'm going downhill. It definitely is history, Barry. Some living ancient history now. And some of these monuments date right back to 1700 and something. The bigger ones, presumably old mill owners and stuff like that. Duck came loose, it fell off. Here comes the doggy. Oh. Well, I don't know, it's all around by you, but it's still quite bright here. The sun's just gone down. And it's just starting to cloud over. I'm walking around in a t-shirt, so it can't be that cold. There's the old church down there. And the back of these trees is the old vicarage. Full of useless information. Whew. So I take it I've got one watching in Scotland, one watching in London, and in between we've got the best weather. Hey! Can't beat it, can you? Makes a change for it to be warm around here, actually. Yeah. I've got two doggies wondering what the hell's going on. And people looking at me daft because I'm walking around with a phone on a stick. Right. I've been on, oh Jesus. I'm saying that in the middle of a graveyard, should I? I've been on an hour and a half now. Oh, we've got 5 people. I suppose not bad for a first time live. Bit of a freebie from YouTube. I say thank you, YouTube. And yes, put your adverts on. And if you put your adverts on, go on, give us a share. And however many pennies it may be. Go back to 1600s. Oh yeah, Barry. There are some. Earlier on when I walked up that first road, you go to the top there, date way back, and it's an old graveyard, and they obviously dug the bones up and reburied them. But yeah, I see what you mean. It's history in it. Something we should all learn from these days. El Vicarage. I think there still is a vicar lives in there, you know. It's quite surprising these days. Oh, there goes doggies. Thought I lost them for a minute then. Yeah, there'll be a car coming, so we'll wait. They can't come up this way because the road's blocked off. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah. Maybe only 5 if you're on, but everyone else. And if there's anybody that's just stumbled upon it and doesn't know me, I'm known as the Flying Trucker. My daughter was inflicted with the deadly C and is now recovering, thankfully, after lots and lots of treatment over the past 12 months or more. And I do all sorts of little vlogs. And if anybody's any ideas for something better that get more people involved, please do tell me. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. Right, I am running out of charge now apparently. My glasses have gone skew with again. Right, I'll say thank you for each and every one of you that came on for this first live that I've actually done. Thanks for the suggestion from YouTube to do it, considering I am quite camera shy myself. And thanks to Barry and Tracy especially for your comments. And hopefully we can do this again, this time with more people. So now I will say goodbye, because like I said, just looking at that, yeah, we're down to next to nothing on charge. So say good night. It's coming dark and I'm nearly home. And thanks everybody. Bye bye.